it will be alright. Hibbity hobbity, hello Lymanshire! You know what, this is looking too casual. I think it's time for a tie. Yeah, that's money. Hello, my name is Steve, and I am 17 days informed. Since I'm starting this new phase in my life where I'm going to be living on my own, I decided that it's time for me to start acting more adult. And one of the things that I've always been really frustrated with about myself is that I've never been very well informed on current issues in the nation and in the world. And it's going to be really easy for me to not be very informed on them when I'm living in Korea and not in America. So I decided that it was time to change that. And I subscribed to the New York Times and the New Yorker and Newsweek and Time Magazine all on my Nook. And I thought to myself, you know what would be great to do with all this new information that I have? To share it with everybody. Especially because the best way for me to come up with my own opinions on important issues is to discuss them with other people, and what better platform do I have to discuss with than my own channel? Unfortunately, I also know that discussion of a lot of political issues can kind of degrade into not very productive conversation. So in order for me to enjoy the process and to feel as fulfilled as I think I should be in sharing my thoughts with you guys, I have established a few rules for this new program that I'm calling Ignorance Rehab. The first and most important of these is to make the end goal of every interaction to understand the situation. Any talk of winning or losing a discussion will be ignored by yours truly, and I hope by everybody else down there. Rule number 2, there will be no name calling and no bumper sticker politics. That means you cannot possibly boil down your entire argument into just a few words that you'd put on a bumper sticker on the back of a car. Because as John Green has quoted many times, the truth resists simplicity. It's impossible to have a productive conversation about political issues that boils it down to something so simple that a 6-year-old can understand it. There's a reason why we don't elect 6-year-olds president. Number 3, kind of piggybacking off of that idea, be aware of and open about your own biases. It's impossible to have a discussion with somebody who believes that something is common sense when the truth is that common sense doesn't really exist. Everything is a pattern of what you've learned over the course of your life. And what I would like to do is share everyone's experience and kind of get just a better understanding of all of the sides of every issue. And number 4, question everything and be actively involved in the conversation. If you have something to say, write it in the comments or make a blog post or make a video response. Engage yourself in the conversation and don't take anything for granted. Most of these rules, of course, are very fluid and will be appended and changed as we kind of find out where this goes. Now, I'm not going to pick a topic to talk about for this video because, frankly, I've already taken enough time to explain the situation, but I think in 7 days' time, I will find an issue that I want to talk about, or if you guys have any suggestions of what you want to talk about, leave them in the comments, and I will see what I can do. Let's see where this goes. It's exciting. Also, just a few announcements. I know that I told you guys last week that I would be presently in Korea. Well, visa paperwork got hung up, and everything is kind of up in the air right now, and by up in the air, I mean I'm here for 3 more weeks. Because I did find out that my job is going to be starting in 3 more weeks. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. And number 2, my friend Nick is doing season 2 of Tube Trials. I was a competitor in the first round, for those of you who remember. And it was really fun, and I think it can be fun for you guys. So there will be a link in the description and on the end screen to the video for letting you audition to be on Tube Trials, and hopefully some of you will enter, and good luck to those of you who do. So I hope you guys are excited as I am, and I will see you guys next time. I'm not quite good at first impressions. I'm not so strong at first sight. But this is